another topic and another trust question. What's a credit shelter trust?
A credit shelter trust, couples will set up to take advantage oftentimes of the estate tax exemption. Today it's $13.6 million. Back in 2000, it was 600,000. Obama upped it to 5 million and then Trump upped it to 11 million. Now it's 13.6. What happens with a credit shelter trust is that upon the passing of one spouse, they will use the funds to fill up what's called a credit shelter trust or a bypass trust that becomes irrevocable with the full amount of money that they can, usually determined by what the freebie would be, which is 13.6 million this year. So by transferring all of that money into the irrevocable trust, the surviving spouse can still get access to some of the funds. Anything left over that is above and beyond that 13.6 will go into what's called a marital trust, still have full access to it. So a credit shelter trust is set up to be able to take advantage of whatever the estate exemption is for that year, allow access to it from the surviving spouse, but make sure that appreciation and growth is separate entirely from the family that's remaining.
And you're protecting that because it's use it or lose it?
Exactly. I'm glad you brought up that point. If we have somebody pass away yesterday, they're entitled to transfer $13.6 million at their death without paying any taxes.
We said earlier that estate taxes aren't due until the second death, meaning the
That's right.
second spouse dies. So does that mean the 13.6, if done properly, is really 27.2, which is 13.6 per? Or is it use it or lose it there? I know the laws changed in the last handful of years, and there's something called portability. Does that make a credit shelter trust moot? Still important because you're still trying to make sure if something happens to be, there's no estate tax due until my spouse dies, but I want to make sure at her death, hopefully many years down the line, she's getting the benefit of my 13.6 today, even if it's 20, 30 years down
Yeah.
the line.